Good morning. It's Thursday the 30th of March and I'm back in the home garden now, having been over the allotment for a couple of hours, putting in potatoes and seed tape over there. All that's in another video. But the plan is today to plant out, where do I go with it? Oh, it's in the other little greenhouse. The mange tout, chickpeas and beans, and I'll put some more seed tape in the home garden as well. But exciting news on the, let me put my cup of coffee down, quick sip. Last week I was moaning about the state of the compost. Well, this was the old compost, and that's my beetroot, which the germination rate was rubbish. But look at these babies. This is my mixture of seed compost and sieved multi-purpose compost. 100% success rate. How good is that? Right, better get cracking. First, coffee. There's the plants that I want. Okay, you lot. Whew. Hang on, I need 2 hands for this. There we go. This lot are going in this order over here. I'm just popping them out and putting them into place first. Lovely, nice, strong root growth. Don't know what's happened to that one. That's the only one that's got a bit yellow. Strange. That's that lot planted up, and I was given this week a whole load of coffee grounds. Now that's supposed to be good for slugs, or not good for slugs, because apparently they don't like it. So I'm going to sprinkle loads around these, trying to deter the slugs from these little babies. I must say, it smells absolutely delicious. Just had a bit of a lull in the planting and sowing because it's raining, and I've still got a load of seed potatoes left, but we've got, well, Alistair looks after a house and it's got some land, and he's going to put these potatoes in there. We have their Maris Piper, Aaron Pilot and a few Charlotte left over. I'm going to have to stake my asparagus. It's coming along nicely. I think my tomato plants will soon need repotting. They could do with some feed, I think. They're looking a bit yellow, but they're growing amazingly. And these are all the celeriac that I pricked out last week. The parsley that I bought in Lidl is just about surviving, and the coriander too. We've had 1 picking of lettuce from this. Oh, it's running to seed. It's probably because it's so warm in here. Dill, fennel bulb, and the perennial onions for the allotment. Right, I'm going to try putting in a couple of strips of seed tape along here. 1 parsnip, 1 carrot, I've got 3 seed strips over at the allotment. I'll try it in various places to see where it does best. That's the seed tape in place. This is homemade seed tape using strips of toilet roll and flour and water paste to keep the seeds there. And I'll just cover this up with soil now and it can do its thing. Just checking on the chickens, and that's what they've given us this morning. Thank you, girls. So that's that border done for now, and the cat protection back on with a slug control, coffee grounds. The final strips of seed tape are going to go in here. First of all, I've got to remove the cat protection that's on there at the moment. That's one strip with swede so far. So we've got swede, best of all, parsnip, tender and true, and carrot, early nantes. Just fill in with a bit of soil on top and then leave that to do its thing, fingers crossed. Okay, that's that job done. Oh, it's getting windy. I'm not going to bother watering it in because we're forecast to have rain for the next few days, so I'll just leave it to do its own thing, and I think I'm better go and get some cat protection now. I know I'm like a cracked record going on about these cats all the time, but there's nothing more disheartening when you've put in seeds or planted something to have next door's cat come and dig it up or poop on it. Still picking purple sprouting. We had a lovely meal of this 2 nights ago. Her bed's doing nicely. Now that that's not being dug up all the time. That lemon balm looks gorgeous. And the mint's coming along nicely. Chives are doing well. Oh, there's some fresh growth on the, what's that, rosemary? Or is that lavender? I shall find out now. Oh, that's the lavender. Yeah, fresh growth on the lavender. That's the rosemary there. Got thyme, sage, and marjoram. The japonica is just stunning this year. Can't wait for the quince later on. The only other job I'm going to do today now is to get some leeks in. I never have much success with leeks, but I'm going to give it another go. I've got a different variety this year. I've got leek tornado, and this is some musselburgh that I've tried sow by the year ending 2023. So maybe I'll sow both, some of both. Let's see how it goes. There we go. I better get sifting some soil to see if we have better luck with the germination again if I mix the 2 composts together. It's a nice mix of sieved compost. Just fill the seed trays. Right, go and get some labels and sow some seeds. Quick water. That's the leeks in position on the windowsill. That's the remains of the basil. There's the basil that I pricked out last week. But I don't know what's happened to the tomato. I have no idea. Nothing's happening there. Quick update on the cucumber plants, which are doing quite well. And everything's, well, most things are now moved into the greenhouse. Still no sign of the nasturtiums, but there's been a few snails trying to get in my greenhouse. Oh, look at the lettuce. Gorgeous. I found them up in the eaves, just sneaking away there, so I don't know, maybe they've been eating nasturtiums as they've come through, or maybe they're just not germinated yet. Marigolds are coming up. Now that could be the culprit. There's a snail in there. He's going to have to go out. Alistair's just come back from Lidl's, and look what he's bought me. It's a growing light station, a light, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, could have had it done with this in January, but still, it'll be okay for next year. That's going up on the bedroom windowsill, I think. Okay, that's what it is. It's a grow light garden.